Okay, YouTube, day everyone, how are we doing? Trust we are all having a wonderful day and a profitable week. So today, without really wasting much of our time, like you can see how the video was titled, market review, Wednesday market review, right? Using SMC concept. So I shared with us what I'm actually looking at on Monday before the market open, and the market is really crazy, man. The market is really crazy. Like the market is very high volatile. Like you really need to be very careful while trading because you know if you're not having this patience, then you will lose a lot of money in the market because the market has been running away from PRA. Like if you're trading SMC, you actually know what I mean, right? You actually know what I actually mean. So if you have actually watched my Monday video that I posted on my YouTube channel, you actually know the overall bias of the market, the way I actually started it. And let me take us to the daily so that I can show us guys the reason why I'm looking for those buying opportunity. Like if you take a look at GBP on the video that I share, I go by showing us guys the overall bias on the daily time frame, which is something that we actually need to look at for first before moving down to our lower time frame. Depending on any time frame that you love trading as well. So for me, like I probably trade the 1 hour's time frame, because I'm a day trader. I don't like jump from one time frame to another. I trade a 1 hour's time frame and 30 minutes time frame. Those are my favorite time frame. So I look at the overall sentiment of the market from the daily. Then I move down to my H1 time frame where I actually look at structure as internal structure and also to take advantage of it and make money, right? So I don't really need to go by explaining to us guys what I'm really looking forward for on the daily time frame right here. So what I'll just actually do is just move down to the 1 hour's time frame and show us guys what I'm looking for today as well. So all those areas here, let me try to recap some things to us before moving on to the 1 hour time frame, because I know it's not all of us that have been to my YouTube channel and as I've watched the video that I post. What if you come across this video, I would really love you to go back to the video that I just posted yesterday and watch it and know what I'm actually looking from the daily time frame, because I know go by I really want to make this video as short as the way it's supposed to be. I don't really want to waste much time on this video. So let's quickly go to the 1 hour's time frame. Like I said to guys, this is GBP I love trading the 1 hour's time frame. And also I'm always going with the trend of the market as well. So what I actually mean is if the trend of the market is bullish, I only look out for buying opportunity. Like I know there are a lot of traders out there that do a sell to buy on the bullish trend, a buy to sell on the bearish trend. But I find where I am perfect at, and I find what I love doing as well in the market, right? So I'm not a kind of trader that because of someone is doing this I want to do it. No, right? It is a one-man race. You need to find what you are capable of doing in the market. Selling to buy is a normal thing once you have gotten a lot of experience in the market. But for me, it's not that I can't actually do it, right? It's not that I can't actually do it, but I just feel like following my rules, right? I just feel like being disciplined, following what I am supposed to follow in the market, so that even though I took a loss in the market, I will know that potentially I followed my rules. I was disciplined. It is just what it has been designed to happen in the market that just happened. So what I actually do, I will go back to my chart and back test what actually happens in the market. Why did I get stocked out? Right? Why did I get stocked out and move on to the next trade? So that is how I do. That is how I actually trade. So I don't do a buy to sell. So anything that I will be doing right from this 1 hour time frame, you can see it on my screen already. It's already in my screen already. So on GBP USD, we can see how the order flow is bullish, right, on the 1 hour time frame, and irrespective of the daily time frame. Remember internal structure. If you understand fractal of price, if you understand fractal of price, this should not be something that you need to try to complicate it or to complicate you, right? So market price action is sorry, what I mean to say, price is fractal, right? What you can identify on the higher time frame, you can identify it on the lower time frame, but you need to have the knowledge, right? You need to have the knowledge, right? Because if you did not understand it, this is where you actually find it so difficult. So the daily time frame, we are contracting, right? We are forming a new lower high, right? The daily, we are contracting, we are forming a new lower high. So what we actually anticipate to be seen on the 1 hour time frame is a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? Irrespective of the what higher time frame order flow. So what can we see right from this 1 hour time frame? I shared with us guys this on Monday, right? I posted a video about this setup right here, which price has not yet broken this high, and I said to us guys that I will actually anticipate to see how price will take out this high when the market opens, and we can see that price actually did what I actually anticipate that price should what played out. So they took out this high, and if we can all remember, I was looking at those zones right here for a buying opportunity, but I'm not the one that controls the market, right? All I do is trade probability, right? All I do is trade probability. So only the financial institutions have the final say about the market. They are the only ones that can tell you that this is where we are coming back for mitigation, or this is where we are coming back for mitigation. But for me, all I do is observe the masses and do the opposite, right? All I do is observe the masses and what do the opposite. So what I'm actually looking at today, let me not really waste much of our time. Like I said, what I'm actually looking out for today is a buy on GBP USD if price actually give us the opportunity. So let me share with us guys what I'm seeing. So irrespective of the order flow on the 1 hour time frame, we have high, right, low, we have higher high. So what are we anticipating right now? We are anticipating to see a new swing low. That's a new swing higher low to be formed before a new swing higher high, right? What I actually mean, this is a swing higher high. This is what we are actually anticipating. We're anticipating to see a new swing higher low to be formed before what a new swing higher high, right? So that is what I'm actually anticipating. So what we can see on my screen right here, we can see that price left some inefficiency in the market. We can see this large imbalance, right? We can see that we have those large imbalance in the market. Those are inefficiency. Imbalances, I will always tell us guys, imbalances are more or less like a liquidity also. They are also fuels in the market, right? So we can see this large imbalance right here that we can really anticipate the price should what come back and fill up those imbalances, right? Come back to fill up all those imbalances, and also actually where momentum actually kicking in the market that took out this supply zone right here. This was the last candle right here that actually gave that momentum that led to the break of this high and actually took out this supply zone. Remember, for some traders, they'll be looking to sell a supply here. If you are looking to sell from here, maybe you are looking for a sell to buy, like some people do. Definitely they will get stopped out right here, right, or here. Those are the so for some people that are looking to sell down from here. Definitely, I know some few traders that actually look out to sell from here to our H1 supply zone, right? Those are the people that do like a sell to buy. I see how they actually get stopped at. They got hunt, right? Their stop loss was, hunt as well. So we had this supply zone taken out. This was the last candle right here that took out the supply. But why I am not actually targeting that supply zone is because we had an liquidity below. We had liquidity below that price can potentially what price can potentially come swept and give us this clear mitigation. And why I'm looking at this area as a mitigation point, if we take a look at what happened right here, we have structure lower low, lower high, uh, lower low, lower high, well, lower low. We had a break of structure, right? After that break of structure, definitely we are going to be looking at a buying opportunity right here, right? We're going to be looking for a buying opportunity right here. But what actually happened, we can see that we had a break of structure. We took out this supply and price fails to come back for mitigation. Like this zone right here is my 15 minutes time frame demand zone, which I'm gonna show us guys how high probable that area actually looks. So let me show us. So can we actually see that after this break of structure, what are we to anticipate? A pullback, for this order block to be mitigated, right? But what happened? We can see how market actually what we can see how market really bought up like crazy. Look at those imbalances. Fuck man. So there's based on my own view, there is a very high probability that this liquidity right below here will be swept, and potentially we should see a clear mitigation right here. So if you are interested in going aggressively on this trade, fine. But for me, I love waiting for confirmation as well. So I'm really gonna wait for confirmation. But if you are going aggressively, you'll be having 34 pips stop, which is cool, man. So for me, I will be actually waiting for a confirmation on the 5 minutes time frame. Either price should respect the H1 demand zone or the 15-minute demand zone, depending on which one they were expected. But what I want to say, at my area of demand is, simple as this. Just a break of structure and a retest. I can enter from here, or if I see maybe a breaker block or FU candle, I can actually take advantage of it and buy, targeting this weak high, right? Why is this a weak high? Is because they failed to take out this strong low right here. So this will be a weak high. But if they take out this strong low, this will become the strong high. Then the new low that they form will become the weak high. It is as simple as that. Do not complicate it, right? Do not complicate it. So this is what I'm actually looking at on Europe USD. Like, it is simple as this, family. It is absolutely simple as this. Once price mitigate confirmation, I take my long position. So looking at Europe USD, remember those pairs correlate. So I don't really need to go long on in another explanation, because those pairs correlate as well. So let me show us guys the Europe USD trade idea. Also, it is something similar, right? You can see it, no differences. Like, there is no any differences, family. So let's look at it on the 30 minutes time frame. Look at the 30 minutes time frame is more clearer than the 1 hour time frame. I remember what I just told us from the beginning of this video. I told us guys that the 1 hour time frame and the 30 minutes time frame is a time frame that I actually love trading. I don't jump from one time frame to another. If you see me on the 15 minutes time frame, that's I'm refining my higher time frame key level. And if you see me on the 5 minutes time frame or 3 minutes time frame, that is where I'm actually looking for my execution, right? So as we can see, not any differences. So I don't really need to try to explain over and over again. The same thing I'm seeing on GBP USD, the same thing I'm seeing on Europe USD. So, just keep an eye on this guy right here. If price mitigate, just wait for a confirmation. And we can see this last candle right here. This is a very, very nice candle. You can see it like without even having any self doubt about it, right? The candle actually look very, very clean for us to like keep an eye on it to see how the probability will actually play out. And what am I just saying right now? Seeing another confluence that will make price to really, really push higher, lower if possible. Remember, like I said, all we do is probability, observe the masses and do the opposite. So we cannot actually tell that they must come back. They can just decide to start buying from here. But what do we have to do? We just need to what? Follow them, right? We just need to follow them. We are just like the fishes, these sharks or whatever they said. This how they actually say it. The sharks in the fuck, man. That's that's shit for another day, man. So this is what I'm actually looking at on GBP, on Europe USD also. So let's actually keep an eye on this guy and see how it plays out, right? So let's go. So I have one more trade idea that we will really love. So like this guy, you can say this week I took some sell on this guy. I took some sell on this guy, but I was smashed out on break even. I was able to sell down from here. Um, I was able to sell down. Let me look. Let me move down to the 5 minutes time frame. Move down to the 5 minutes time frame. I was able to smash a 1 to 2 ratio. I was really looking to hit this 1 to 3, but the price is really crazy. This was my entry, like very, very clean. This was my entry right here. I'm gonna show us guys the entry so that it won't actually look like this was my stop loss. My stop loss was above because I knew that you know they can potentially sweep this high, and the market, sorry, was it an Asian high? I knew that there was Asian high there, so I actually anticipate, right? Okay, I had this other block, and I had this other block right here. I had this other block right here. So to be more safe as well, right? Because I this breaker structure right here was not really clear. Right here, this breaker structure was not really clear right here. So I have to like keep my stop loss above this high, irrespective of the order flow of the market. So I knew that anything that they will do, you will not actually go above the higher time frame range. So I just decide to just tighten, open my stop loss, uh open my stop loss to this high. My entry was from here, and boom, I smashed a 1 to 2 ratio reward, I believe. Let me show us the trade. Let me show us the trade. Not be like I'm lying to us. The proof is very, very, very vital. We need to show the proof, right? Let it load. We need to have our trade record, right? We really need to have our trade record. It is very, very important. Look at it right here. Can we see what I shared with us just now on GBP, JPY, card, AUD? AUD was crazy. I took a loss yesterday. I took a win. I took a loss. But this was the trade on GBP, JPY. Take a look at it. GBP, JPY. Look at what I shared with us. The break of structure, liquidity was swept. We had an order block right here, stop loss a little bit above, I actually even added position here, but I did not took the position because I see the price action was really really crazy, man. So this was it, right? This actually looks clean when it has not yet played out. We can see it right there, right? I took the sell right from here, my stop loss above, right? So look at the date, look at the date right here, 27. So I journal it on my Notion as well. After I dropped in here, anything that happened, I used to journal it on my Notion, right here. So it is very very important to keep track of your trade as well. So right now, I'm not really looking at anything on this guy. Fuck, man, I'm not really looking at anything on this guy. Like, just take a look at price action. What should we actually trade right here? Nothing, family. There is a lot of consolidation. There is a lot of consolidation right on this pair. We are on a bullish bias, but what should I look out for? Like, what is so complicated? I don't like it. That is just me. So AUDJPY, uh, overall buyer is bullish. Let me take us to the daily. Uh, overall bias is bullish. Look at it, high, low, high, right? So I was not really looking at this as an area of target thing. Why? Because we can see we have this liquidity, and we should keep in mind that liquidity is fuel to the market, right? So I really anticipate that they should potentially come and sweep this liquidity, mitigate, which we can see how price is actually playing out already. After they sweep this liquidity, they expected this last order block that actually sweep this retail stops, right? And we can start seeing the reaction of price. Price is showing us a bullish change, irrespective of the daily, right? So what can we see? We can actually see the order flow when we are actually approaching to our when we are approaching our daily supply demand. I mean, so we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, we have a lower low, right? So what happened? Why the break of structure? I was really looking for a buy here. Like I said, only the market has the final. I say, so it took out this high, came back, retest a nice hidden order block right here, broke above again, high, low, but I'm not really seeing this as a kind of trade idea that I need to take right from here because we are high, low, high. So I'm not really seeing this as a nice trade idea. So I'm looking at this as an inducement, and we can see it very clearly, right? I'm looking at that as an inducement. Price should potentially come, induce people that are buying from here, mitigate, and this kind of trade information. I would love to go aggressively as well, as but going aggressively, I would love to see the kind of momentum. So how many pips stop? We're having 19 pips stop loss, fam. This is cool, man. So 19 pips stop loss targeting this week high. 1 to 3 reward is cool. So before I go aggressively on this guy, I really want to see the kind of momentum, right? I really want to see the kind of momentum that will be, pulling back to my area of demand. If I'm seeing momentum coming like this, I'm not really gonna go aggressively. I'm gonna wait for confirmation because there's a kind of high probability that price can, take out this low because they are coming with a very very large momentum in the market, which is very very crazy. So what I really want to see, I really want to see something like this, like this, like this, like this. Price consolidate a little bit, then let's go. All right, then let's go. That is what I'm really anticipating, family. That is what I'm really really anticipating. But if you are not looking to go aggressively, you can wait for confirmation. If you really want to go sniper, you're gonna keep your entry here, right? But trust me, family, I don't really want to miss trade. Than for me to miss a trade, I rather take a loss. I just feel like that, right? That is just how I am. Than for me to take a missing trade, is I rather take a losing trade, right? So that is it. So just having 12 pips, You have to even tighten the stop loss, just 9 or 8 thereabout. But let's do this. 7 pips. Let's add 2 pips. That's 9. So minimum, right? If you are looking to go very crazy sniper, but you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm looking to take my buy from here. Fam, this is where I'm looking to take my buy. So once I got this buy, family, once I got this entry, I smashed my 1 to 3. Do you know what? I'm not just gonna take my full position out, right? Once I hit my 1 to 3, my stop loss will be at break even. I'll take my partial and allow the rest to run, right? Adding more positions to my, you know, MT5. So that is how it is. It is as simple as this. So, like I shared with us, AUD will have liquidity resting below here that price can potentially sweep. And even though we should look at an area of targeting here, there is no any, you know, clean area that we can look at for a mitigation right here. So we're just gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna keep it simple. Look at this zone right here as our buy zone. So that is it, family. So this is what I actually have for us this Wednesday. This is what I actually have for us this Wednesday. So 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 if let's just actually pay attention and wait for the probability to actually play out. So that is it, family. So if you are so interested on my video, kindly, drop me a like and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And by you doing that, actually I will feel more motivated to keep doing this over and over again for our benefit. So this is it, family. Let's just all observe the price and see how price action will actually present itself to us. So cheers, man. What's up now?